As video games gets bigger and bigger, we start to see more journalists come out the woodworks. Many companies are starting to have journalists for video games just because it makes money. But that doesn't mean they're all qualified. And on today's episode of Play Bite, the show where I give you the best PlayStation news in a tiny bite-sized form, we are going to be discussing this journalist and what they said and why I am offended. Look, I've been making videos on PlayStation news since I was 18 years old. I've been making videos on video game news, period, since I was 13 years old. I'm 26 now. This is my biggest passion. It has become my career on the internet. I make money off of this. This is my thing. This is my bread and butter. Sometimes stuff like this pops up and it just outrages me so much. You've heard of Outrageous Josh? I'm Outrageous Cruz right now because this is a crime. This should be a federal crime, what this journalist said. This journalist is talking about Silent Hill 2. They said, game on, popular PlayStation game, now worth over $500, and it's based on a terrifying movie. Terrifying movie. Silent Hill 2 is a survival horror game developed by Team Silent and published by Konami. You got that part right. Based on the popular movie series, the game centers on James Sunderland. No. Jonah. Look, I already went through a bunch of this stuff, alright? They're pretty much all of their stuff, all of this person's journalism, all it does, it angers me. It angers me so much. If I could block someone on the Sun, even though I will probably never be back to this website after this video, I would block them. And it doesn't end there. Every single article they have on a PlayStation game, horrifying movie. Horrifying movie. And this is about none other than, and popular, in particular, copies of the PlayStation Classic, Silent Hill, have seen their market value climb. This person literally came right back around to say Silent Hill, once again, is based off of a movie. Jonah, you are my 13th reason. I want you to know that. I'm leaving you in my note tonight. You are my 13th reason. And it doesn't end there. Exploring their entire history as a journalist is just baiting stuff that they knew. They were waiting for a YouTuber like me to come along and see this. I am appalled. Gamers must check for PlayStation disc worth $2,600 with iconic name and 3 other titles valued over $700. First off, Jonah, that PSP did not take disc, they took UMDs. They are not technically classified as a disc. This person's trying to say Secret Agent Clank can fetch over $347. If Secret Agent Clank Loose can fetch $347, I am paying off my student loans tonight. I am paying off the Hellcat. I am paying off literally this, that, and I'm out of debt. I unironically have like 15 copies of this game because I did it for a video when I was like 19 years old, and then the video it got flagged for something. I'm pretty sure it's because I said something questionable. We're not going to elaborate on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm paying off my debts. If she's telling the truth, I'm paying off my debts. We're going to eBay. Secret Agent Clank, how much can I get you for? Please don't judge my eBay because I'm not judging your eBay. Secret Agent Clank Loose. Wow, it's $27. Wow, sealed $35. Wow, 60 sealed PlayStation 2. Wow, 18 loose. Wow. Jonah, you got my hopes up. I really thought you were telling me the truth, Jonah. Why would you do this to me, Jonah? Am I gonna do this to myself? Yes, I'm gonna do this to myself. Retro PlayStation 1 game worth over $1,000 if you have a copy, but there's another more valuable title that'll get you $2,000. I guarantee you it's gonna be Crash Bandicoot. At the rate, everything I know about this journalist, I can promise you it's gonna be Crash Bandicoot. Let's just skim through. What game are they talking about? The Misadventures of Tron Bone. What? And Cindy's Fashion World. They're trying to say these games are expensive. I can promise you, if these games are expensive, I'm gonna eat my shoe. No, it's $450. Like, oh wait, that's no manual case, just a disc. Yeah, $550 here. And how much was she trying to say it's worth? $1,000? No. This is 550. Graded, you might get 1800 because the graded guys, like, they're stupid. 3200, and you know what? Someone's gonna pay that. Someone's gonna pay 3200 for a water graded trombone, and you know what's gonna happen? In like 10 years, graded 9.4 condition, it's gonna be worth like $18. What is wrong with these people? Well, you know what? Let's check the other game. She said Cindy's Fashion World, and then Elemental Gearbolt. If Elemental Gearbolt is worth money, I might actually piss myself because I bought that, I want to say in 2014 for like $50, I want to say. Cindy's Fashion World. It's $6. It is $6. Buy it right now. Looks like it was only on PAL territories. Loose, $900. Complete, $1368. And how much is she trying to say it's worth? Pay over $1,000 at least. Elemental Gearbolt, what are they trying to say for this? $2,000? If this is $2,000, I'm going to Hawaii. Because I don't think it's $2,000. I literally bought this with my money in high school during spring break because I couldn't go anywhere. And if this is worth something, I'm going to piss myself. That's exactly what I expected. $359. That's still a lot of money. A ton of money. But nowhere near what this person's trying to say it is. They don't even got to list it. $2,000. That's right. Duh, I'm stupid. It's right here. 360, 360, 200, 300, 1,500 sealed, not 2,000. Like, Jonah, why? Like, if you're gonna make articles about game collecting, at least be truthful, at least be mindful. I can guarantee this is exactly what she did. She went and clicked sold completed at most, right? And hit shipping highest first, saw 500 and was like, you know what? Let's multiply that. Or maybe she said, this isn't enough. Let's alter this a little bit. Did that, saw this listing, and then saw this listing. Because this listing, let's give them the benefit of the doubt that it wasn't up yet. And just saw this one's like, that's it. That's a $2,000 game. I'm listing it as $2,000. Gonna type my little article, and we're good to go. Because one thing that sucks right now with video game collecting in general is there's all these assholes that are grading games that are just raising the price of games. Like, for example, we all have this game, so it doesn't really matter now. But Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation 1, let's just go by best match. Right now, $150 complete. This guy's trying to get it for, and he's probably gonna get that. $18 for this one, $85 for this. These games are good. These games are great. They are not $85, and they sure as hell are not a $150 game. Like, look at this. We can literally come back up here, just add in graded, and we're gonna see so many people just nonsense prices. $400 nearly. That's stupid. $17,000. Also stupid. Like, $150 for Crash 2 genuinely always goes for like $20, $30. This guy genuinely thinks he's gonna get $12,000 for Crash Bandicoot Warped. Like, these people are stupid. And it's because of articles like this by Jonah Jalpi that just keeps making it get worse and worse and worse. I cannot stand video game graders, and I cannot stand journalists like this. You're supposed to be the sun. You are naming yourself after the literal source of our life, and you're going to be having articles like this. Like, if this is a real person and it's not just AI, how? What is your qualifications? Because I could do this. And you know what? We're going to start this right now. I'm rebranding this YouTube channel. It is no longer going to be about video games. I am now going to be making videos on F1, okay? Formula 1 is going to be the new focus of this channel. Formula 1, if you don't know it, is a sport based off the popular video game Formula 1 2003 on the PlayStation 2. And is blown up since then. I don't care that it's been around since 1950, nearly 60 years before the PlayStation 2. It's based off of a PlayStation 2 game. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb, is your blood pressure as elevated as mine is right now? Have you got your 13th reason written down, ready to go now because of Jonah? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, try not to die, and I'll see you in the next video.